airstrikes. Keep bombing them. Well, you're probably crooked, but guess who doesn't care? Me! Right. Hopefully the sound is absolute dog dookie, but also not my problem right now. My problem right now is telling you how absolutely magnificent my day has been so far. I wake up at 9:15. I take a shower because I'm not stinky. Right, she took a shower today. Yes. Everybody cheers. Oh, I have a dentist appointment today. I did all the precautions last night. I brushed the teeth. I brush the teeth every day. Sorry, guys. Sorry to scare you. I brush the teeth every day. But I brushed the teeth extra good last night. I flossed. I wore my retainer. And then I woke up this morning. I did that again. I brushed my teeth really well. I flossed. And I even... Hold on, guys, because this is great of me. I brought my retainer to wear in the car on the way here. Right. They were cleaning my teeth, whatever. But guess what, guys? Last cleaning, guess what I found out? I have a cavity. No. So I'm at college, right? And I have a cavity in my mouth. I know I have a little cavity in my mouth this whole time, and I'm like tweaking out about it. Anyways, I'm brushing my teeth like a mad woman because I know that there's a teeny little cavity in my mouth. I'm like, I must get it out. Even though I know that's not how that works, but I want it to be how it works. Anyways, modern dentistry is crazy. Duh, college student. But I got canes because hashtag need that. I've been craving canes like a mad woman. Always will be. I don't want to hear it. I love canes. But that was my day. Now I just need to go clean my room, call some people, and enjoy my day. Hello. Guys, room tour. I gotta show you my room because there's a bunch of college people and honestly just a lot of friends in general that have never seen my room before. So I'm gonna do a room tour. I'm so excited.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Right. Now, who did this? Guys, spoiler alert, it was me. Guess who just got back from college? So, basically, I have 2 big goals as of right now at the beginning of summer. 1 is to actually start the YouTube channel. 2 is to clean this room. And you know what the best of both worlds are of those is to do them together. Yes. This also helps a lot of people that are just now getting to know me or want to know me better. I feel like, as people say, seeing someone's room is a great way to get to know them. And so hopefully you're not gonna make an assumption about me because of how messy my room is. I've been back for literally 2 days, so give me a break. And I've also been sick, okay? Way to kick a girl when she's down, am I right? But I already did some cleaning, I kind of organized my desk. It doesn't look like it, but I did. But there's that. But yes, I think the game plan is I'm gonna do some speed filming of me cleaning my room, but then I'm gonna do some voiceover of some thoughtful takeaways I had from my first year in college. And I also want to do a cute little explanation of what my goals are because I have them all sticky noted to my wall so I don't forget about them. But I'm gonna try to grind some of this out, not in that way, don't be weird. And you guys are gonna forcefully watch and listen.
Hey, so this is Voice Over Faith coming in. And yeah, I'm gonna kind of try to talk about what my first year at college looked like. So kind of just to jump right into it, I would say the word I would use to describe my first year was definitely hard. Going into college, I was really excited. Being away from home definitely scared me. But I trusted myself and I promised myself that I would do it. So I was kind of in that headspace going in, and the beginning of the semester, or the first semester, I felt really good. I got to see like my charismatic, very outgoing self get to shine, and I made some good friendships, and I got along with my roommates really well. I had already made some pretty close friends. I was really lucky because one of my close friends from my high school is also going to the school I was going to, so I always had that to rely on. Some of the skills that I like relied on that first semester, that first quarter, was finding routines. While like everything's changing and becoming different, I think it's really important, or at least I found it really important to, I don't know, set a day every week where it was like, okay, for example, we did movie nights. So every Friday night, we would invite friends into our dorm and we would have a little movie night. And that was really nice because it was a good like way to like strengthen friendships, but also just like, okay, no matter what happens this week, I can always look forward to Friday, and we're gonna have some form of enjoyment and relaxation all together. So that was always really nice. Being away from home was really hard, and I found myself, I got really homesick. And my roommates even noticed it. They would notice when I would get homesick because I would get really quiet. And if you know anything about me, that is not my style at all. But yeah, I got really homesick and I would miss home so much. And some of the stuff that I always would rely on is I would have like notes, and I would have like pictures from my room that I had lying around. So like I would have all these reminders right next to where my desk was, because I knew that any remnants of things that felt like my room was going to be relaxing to me. But then also knowing that, like, reminding myself that I have this great support system back home, reminding myself that they love me and support me. That is genuinely, I would say, the thing that got me through my first year being away from home. Relying on the friendships that I have, and trusting that if I reach out, they're going to be there to catch me. One of the most important takeaways that I got from college this year was never underestimate the power of friendships or relationships that you have. There are times when I didn't even realize that I like really needed that connection. And I talked to one of my friends about this, about how it was almost like in my subconscious that like I needed that support and I needed that reminder. And so like it just became a thing where me and one of my friends, we would just randomly on like a random week, or it was just this period of time, I would say like January or something like that, January or February, where I knew I was having a really rough time emotionally going through school. And she reached out, and it was like the perfect timing of it all. And we FaceTimed like as much as we could with our schedules being so busy and complex, but we reached out as much as we could, and those FaceTimes really got me through what I thought I wasn't going to be able to get through. So never underestimate the relationships that you have in your life, because when you need those relationships, they'll be there to get you through.
Whatever. So I didn't finish cleaning my room last night. Clap if you're surprised. Clap if you're nobody's shocked, nobody's surprised. Everybody knows this is how it works. So I didn't finish it last night, but honestly, it looks probably about the same. I'm being so serious, because right now this is like the middle part of the story. If this whole video is like a story, this is like the middle part. This is different action. So I just got back from an interview. I tried not putting that online because I'm gonna try to be smart about this. It's good, and I'm good. As far as I know, I have not committed any felonies. Guess who's not serving jobless behavior? Me. Hey guys, just finished up interview number 2, second location. I think it went okay. I feel like I could have yapped about myself more, but I got nervous. I need to suspend my judgment better next time. I was like, damn, I'm 19. So this is like the job that I like really want because I'm gonna genuinely enjoy it, I think. But anyways, time to go home. And then I'm actually gonna clean my room, like Big Brother season 4, and why the lady that won that game was so smart. I was really intrigued.
Obviously, another really big relationship for me was my relationship with God. There were times where things just happen, and I'm like, yeah, there's no way to explain this but divine intervention. And so I was lucky enough to like have those times where my faith was really strengthened. Others might see college as a time where your faith is really tested. I would say mine only got stronger, and I'm really, really thankful for that. I guess another thing too is find a way throughout college to have an emotional outlet, because as much as I had those relationships with others in my life, there's times where like you can't comprehend what's going on, or you need to find a way to process. And I can talk about kind of how I did that and then ways that I saw some of my friends trying to do that.
For the past few days, like this week, I've been so tired. And to be fair, I am like walking in and like doing job stuff, but I haven't been able to like film. And so it's like, and like I haven't wanted to. But today I wanted to because I'm like, it's such a beautiful day. I feel like I finally have energy, and I got off work an hour early. Right. Everybody's cheering. Yes. So I got off work early, so I'm home. And I think today what I'm gonna do is, do I hashtag need to clean my room? Yeah, we'll do a progress check right now. Yeah, we need to clean my room. I just was filled with the beauty and light of life today, so I want to get stuff done. I want to be motivated, and I want to get out of the slump of being in my room that looks all messy. So we're gonna freaking do it. We're gonna do it, guys. Hashtag do it.
So this is editing Faith, and I did not clean my room. I don't know what she was thinking, but she watched Lost that day and did not get up off the couch. So sometimes it happens, but you'll see the footage of me eventually having my clean room. That motivation came from the fact that I had an event coming up, and one of my friends was coming over the night before, and my mom said if she was going to come over, the room needed to be clean. So yeah, there's that, but I'll show that footage now. So for me, I'm a big journaler, and specifically this journal is what literally got me through my first year in college. The amount of important realizations that I wrote down or just talked things out through here, like I literally use this for one of my honors projects. Journaling is so powerful for me. It might not be for you, and that's okay, but find some outlet that you can pour into all your emotions and how you're feeling. That might look like going to the gym. That might look like creating a YouTube channel or vlogging or something like that. Find some creative outlet that you can use to process what is going on around you. Being able to think about and process in a creative format, I think, is one of the biggest tools you can use while you're in college going through such an immense amount of change. Finding ways that you can emotionally process what's going on in a creative way that doesn't relate to school, is really important for your mental health, which is genuinely the biggest test that you're going to have while you're at college. Quick summary of all the things that I said. Never underestimate the power of the relationships that you have around you. Find ways to have an emotional outlet while you're at college, something creative. And I guess this one I didn't say, but I think it's the biggest one, is to give yourself grace. You're going to be going through so much on your own while you're in college. There's going to be so many changes. So give yourself grace for when you have those days where you feel like you just absolutely messed everything up. Give yourself grace and know that you can try again. Rely on those relationships when those days happen. Yeah, this is going on 12 minutes, and it's supposed to be inserted and embedded in the video that I already have. So I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. But yeah, college is hard, but if you believe that you can do it, trust yourself and know that you can. So yeah.
iPhone hates us. Your video's not compatible? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it's not compatible? It's a video that's recorded and I can watch it on my phone, but I can't watch it on my computer? You open the book and they're like, what's going on? And this is like a part that's not really related, but it like leads into... Is it an epilogue? Or is that a preface? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, see you later, guys.